Today we are delighted to tell you about the environmental pollution and the solution to solve it.
Let me define this word. Environment is everything that makes up our ability to flee on the earth. The air we breathe, the water that covers most of the earth's surface, and the plants and animals around us, and much more.
Yeah, that's right. Environment is everything that is around us. It can be living or non-living things, which includes chemical, physical, and other natural forces. In fact, it takes an important role in this life because it's not only our home, but also it is a large home of millions of creatures. So therefore, it really needs to be respected by human. However, nowadays it is getting polluted more and more seriously due to the industrial emissions, plastic waste, and especially is an awareness of protecting the environment of some individuals.
Therefore, environmental pollution is the biggest problem that we need to join hands together to solve it immediately.
These days, our environment evolves seriously. That includes air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, noise pollution. In this topic, we will give all you guys more detail about them.
First of all, I would like to talk about the cause of air pollution. The first cause I want to mention is gas emission from factories and vehicles. The gases from factories are not treated. They are very harmful to not only the air but also the environment. One of the substances contributing to the air pollution found in these gases is carbon dioxide. One is also included in the gas emission from vehicles. Additionally, nowadays more and more planes and vehicles are appearing, contributing to more serious of air pollution. The more gases discharged into the air, the more polluted the air is, and this brings a number of bad effects on both the environment and humans. Now, I will continue with the second part about its impacts. Firstly, the polluted air certainly affects the environment. The air pollution means that the CO2 in the air is high, and this gas will cause the greenhouse effect. This phenomenon will result in global warming, and this is very bad for the environment. Also, the ecosystem is influenced because in places where the CO2 is more than outside, living things are not that hard to survive. They can die or become extinct. Another impact is harming human life. The polluted air damages people's health because it causes respiratory diseases. Besides, it might have negative influence on daily life. As the air is polluted seriously, people will prefer staying at home rather than going out to avoid diseases, interrupting their lives. Finally, I want to talk about the suggestion for solution to solve the air pollution problem. Objectively speaking, it would be better if the government had suitable strategies such as encouraging people not to cut down trees without its permission and use your public transport to reduce the number of the vehicles, as well as implementing appropriate tree law to require planes to treat their exhausted gas before they are discharged into the air. Subjectively speaking, we should be aware of health protection. We should use green energy and not cut down trees, and travel by work or by bike. Let's protect our air for the next generation together.
Pollution occurs when the sound surrounding us becomes so loud that we cannot handle. Noise pollution mainly occurs in the cities where it reaches the most alarming level. For example, the sound from moving vehicles, walking machines, Residential areas and concerts are called outside noise. Or when we wear earbuds and turn the volume too loud for a long time, which is also not good for us, is called inside noise. Noise pollution can cause heart-related diseases, death, or even death. To minimize noise pollution, we can plant trees because the sound will changes direction when meeting the leaf. Hacking sites to stop people from overusing honk or build thick walls so the outside sound cannot reach to your room.
Double plant resources are currently seriously degraded due to erosion, water fading, climate change. Monotonous is the phenomenon of toxic heavy metal caused by industrialization. Soil pollution has serious consequences that cannot be reduced by humans. The cause of soil environment pollution is confirmed by many factors, such as pollution due to industrial waste, agricultural activity, and impacts of residential activities. In addition, soil pollution is caused by deforestation, soil contaminants, with saline and saline water. Soil pollution not only adversely affects agricultural production and agricultural products qualities, but also affects humans and animal health. Contaminated soil directly affects humans' health through direct contact with the soil or respiratory tract due to evaporation of soil contaminants. Rather, potential risks are posed by intrusion of soil pollution into the groundwater used by humans, sometimes in areas that appear to very far from any obvious source of pollution on the ground. In addition, soil pollution also affects the development of ecosystems. Pollution often alters plant metabolism, with reduced crop yield. The soil is polluted and trees are underdeveloped. Social rotation from erosion is blameless. Over the years, our country has made efforts to formulate many policies to protect the soil environment through action plans and measures to recover and handle them. However, the effectiveness of these policies is still not high due to many difficulties and limitations in the management and allocation of financial resources. In order to promote pollution treatment activities in Vietnam, we need to invest more money in this work, while promoting the task of managing pollution ponds in the soil and relocation model, effective soil pollution treatment. However, the more important thing is that people's awareness needs to be improved. Therefore, it is necessary to carry out mass communication, propaganda, and dissemination of passive environmental knowledge to people on which they will be more responsible for their action in protecting Earth's environment.
And last but not least, let me tell you a little bit about water pollution. So first, just have a look. A guest was buying a fish and she asked if she might have a plastic bag. And the answer from the seller was just simple like, already inside. So it means that the plastic bags are inside of this fish. Well, that's unbelievable, right? Nevertheless, that's the truth. So what do you think about it? That picture shows that the water is polluted seriously due to the plastic waste as well as the variety of kinds of other garbage. So water pollution is also one of the biggest, hottest issues that we all need to care about and solve as soon as possible so as to save it and save us. And water pollution is the contamination of water bodies, usually as a result of human activities. It is any chemical, physical or biological change in the quality of water that has a harmful effect on any living thing that drinks or uses or lives in it. When humans drink polluted water, it often has serious effects on their health. Water pollution can also make water unsuited for the desired use. Water bodies include, for example, lakes, rivers, oceans, aquifers, and groundwater. Sources of water pollution are either pond sources and non-pond sources. There are two types of water pollution. The first one is organic pollution due to microorganisms, bacteria, and viruses present in the water, generated by excrement, animal, and vegetable waste. And the second one is chemical pollution generated by the nitrates and phosphates of pesticides, human and animal drugs, household products, heavy metals, acids, and hydrocarbons used in industries. Water is uniquely vulnerable to pollution. Known as a universal solvent, water is able to dissolve more substances than any other liquid on Earth. Contamination of water by harmful substances, which affects life on Earth, is termed as water pollution. Now let me show you the causes of water pollution. It can be the natural causes, like volcanoes, animal waste, algae, and silt from floods, and especially is human causes. Due to human activities, our water is getting more and more polluted day by day. Household garbage is disposed into various sources of water. Many people perform their domestic activities like bathing, washing clothes and utensils, etc. in these sources of water. Also, industrial waste from factories or construction sites are discharged into the water, sewage, fertilizers, as well as pesticides from farms lead to water pollution. Additionally, oil pollution also leads to water pollution on oceans. Oil spills generally happen on the oceans and cause many devastating effects to animals, plants, and humans. Now let's see some effects of water pollution. So water pollution leads to death. If aquatic animals, it kills organisms like fish, crabs, birds, and dolphins that depend on these water bodies. To put it bluntly, water pollution can kill people. In fact, it cost 1.8 million deaths in 2015, according to a study published in The Lancet. Contaminated water can also make you ill. Every year, unsafe water sickens about 1 billion people. Furthermore, consumption of this polluted water leads to diseases like cholera, typhoid, diarrhea, etc. in human beings. There are some ways for us to control water pollution. So keep in mind to always look for the waste bin for throwing waste, save water, and close the tap when not in use. Don't throw waste, chemicals, oils, and medicines in the sink drain. Don't overuse pesticide and fertilizer. Try planting more and more trees. Moreover, domestic activities such as bathing, washing clothes, and utensils should not be done in rivers, lakes, ponds, and household garbage should not be disposed in the various sources of water. Also, sewage and industrial waste water should be treated before discharging into the water. All in all, our environment is becoming polluted day by day. So protecting our environment is everyone's responsibility. And as students, we also take an important role. So be aware of that. Be a part of the solution.
In short, Pollution has increasingly become a threat to the world, directly affects our life, and for the sake of environment and our citizens around the world, we should work hand in hand to protect our friendly house, the earth. And Mahatma Gandhi said, earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed.
What if I could change the path of time? What if I had the power to decide? What if I could make us unify? What if we would open up the doors? What if we could help each other more? What if I could make you all believe? If we What if we all opened our arms? What if we came together as one? What if we aimed to stop the alarms? What if we chose to bury our guns? Why don't we always reach out to those who need us the most?